the end of the day, Donald Trump, our president, who you guys voted for, not saying you guys personally, but anybody who did voted for him, basically just threatened a whole damn near state, a whole city.
They can't stand the facts. A lot is insane, they can't stand his raps. I'm so Buffalo like I'm Bandana, black from the 716. We determined and we discipline. Oh, that's your man, better get him for you missing that. DJ Bandana.
Hey yo, what's good? It's DJ Bandana Black, Mr. Well Connected, even more respected, Mr. Hashtag I am Buffalo. First off, I just want to say condolences and prayers to the family of George Floyd. Rest in peace to George Floyd. Now, this video, what I'm about to share with you guys, what we're about to talk about right now on the channel, is a video that I've been trying to work on for the last couple of days, but I was kind of just debating with myself whether I should do the video, because at the end of the day, nobody really has the answer. And for so long, like, things like this just keep happening. We just keep having dialogue. We keep doing peaceful protests to make people aware when people are already aware of what's going on. But something just happened recently with President Trump, and I'm not even President Trump, with Donald Trump, that we really should pay attention to. And we're at a pivotal point, and I think in history, where we got to make a choice. And that choice that we have to make is either you have to be Malcolm or you have to be Martin. Like, we're at a point right now where you got to be Malcolm or you got to be Martin. And I'm going to explain that. So basically what happened was Donald Trump, you know, Twitter fingers always on Twitter. Basically Donald Trump just threatened the whole Minneapolis. He basically just threatened the whole Minneapolis, and he threatened it with violence. Now, this is not an opinion. This is not me just saying this. He actually did this. This is proof. I have screenshots of it I'm going to share with you guys. So basically, we're going to talk about it. But basically what Donald Trump said on Twitter, he basically said, I can't stand back and watch this happen to a great American city, Minneapolis, a total lack of leadership. Either the very weak radical left mayor, Jacob Frey, get his act together and bring the city under control, or I will send in the National Guard and get the job done right. Now, clearly you can see from this post that it's all politics with Donald Trump. Like, a man died, a man lost his life. We're dealing with the coronavirus, a lot of stuff that's going on in the world today, and this president isn't fit, because like, even the part where he says radical left mayor, it doesn't make a difference whether he's left, right, up, down, whatever. Like, there's a serious situation that's going on right now. This is even the worst part. So with Donald Trump that y'all all voted for, you know, make America great again and all that, this is what he had to say. He says, "These thugs are dishonoring the memory of George Floyd, and I won't let that happen. Just spoke to Governor Tim Walz and told him that the military is with him all the way. Any difficulty and we will assume control. But when the looting starts, the shooting starts. Thank you. When the looting starts, the shooting starts. Thank you." Now, not only did he say that these are thugs, why didn't he call the police thugs when this happened? Why is he saying that they're thugs? Because they're looting. Like, honestly, and I'll tell you like this, I don't think that, and I'm just going to be honest with you guys. On this channel, I try to keep everything transparent, and a lot of times, I'll give you my views and my opinions, whether you agree, whether you disagree. We can have that dialogue later. As far as the looting and stuff goes, I think that it is effective, but I think it could be more effective if we join together and do it. I think that just Minneapolis burning down random buildings and looting up stores that you're actually going to need in a couple weeks to actually shop at, I don't think that's effective. I think if we could effectively, all of us together, on one certain date, if you could read between the lines, decide to do something in every city, in every state, then that would actually that would provoke change. But I think just them doing it themselves is not really going to make change. And I think that Donald Trump is a bozo. I think he's a coward for calling these people thugs when you didn't call these police officers thugs. You just said that it's going to be just, and it's unfair. Not unfair that it's wrong what happened, and we're going to have a speedy trial and all this too. But why, when it comes to basically black people, you want to label them thugs? Like, why is it thug? Why wasn't the police a thug? That was 4 people on one. If that's not the definition of a thug, then I don't know what else is. And we need to pay attention to this, because this is kind of, and like I said, I'm not heavy into politics, I'm not heavy into law and anything like that too, but just from the things that I've watched and things that I've learned, like, this is basically saying martial law. Like, okay, the police did this, and we're kind of just going to sit back, and then you guys react, and we're going to call martial law. I think that's unfair, and I think that's wrong. And honestly, like I said earlier in the video, it's either Martin or Malcolm. We're at a pivotal point where we all together have to make a choice. Either we're all together going to be Martin and peaceful protest, or we all together is going to be Malcolm and I mean, y'all can read between. We're on YouTube, so I can't really get into too many specifics because all of that is kind of filtered and stuff like that too. But at the end of the day, my personal belief, and this is my only personal belief, just based off of growing up in the hood, growing up in the inner city, and really being around different things, that things only change through money or violence. And the reason why I say that is, I'll give you an example. Remember that, and I'm not heavy into sports, but remember that basketball team owner who had to sell his team because he told his girlfriend he didn't want her around, whatever. If you look back at that situation, it wasn't really a problem for America. Nobody really cared until those sponsors and all of those people who spend money with the NBA was like, listen, we can't be involved with this. Like, we're going to pull back our advertisement. We're going to pull back our sponsorship and stuff like that too. So it affected money. If you look at violence, if somebody keeps bullying you, right? If a bully keeps bullying you, then you keep saying, hey, that's not nice, I'm going to tell the principal. Hey, that's not nice, I'm going to call the police. And they keep bullying you, and then that next day you go and knock their head off, they're going to stop. So honestly, it's wrong, but honestly, things change in America through money or violence. Look at any war, any major situation, it's always based off of money or violence. So we have to make a choice, but we have to make it collectively. If it's just a few people, it's not going to work with either Malcolm or Martin. Like, we got to make a choice. And honestly, I think that a lot of people are afraid, a lot of people are scared to really fight for change. But at the end of the day, if you're not fighting for yourself, you got to fight for your kids, because if we don't do nothing now, our kids are going to go through the same thing. And like I said, I don't have the specific answer. I don't know what the exact answer is to the situation, but when you look at what Donald Trump is saying, basically saying like people is wrong for looting and everything like that too. Yes, it is a crime to loot, but it's also a crime to kill an innocent man. I'm not even going to say innocent because I don't even know what, like, they said it was a bad check and forgery and stuff like that too, but it's wrong to kill a man, period. Especially a black man, when it just keeps happening over and over again. Like, we just keep having these things happening, and everybody just want a peaceful protest. And I asked a couple people. I remember one time in my own city in Buffalo, New York, when the Trayvon Martin thing happened, a bunch of people went downtown to City Hall, and no justice, no peace, and they wanted to have a peaceful protest, and he was asking me to come down there. And if you ever notice on this channel, I really don't touch on a lot of those topics, because at the end of the day, I'm not just going to talk tough in front of a camera and tell you that a problem that you already know. Yes, it's unfair. Yes, black people get killed by police. Yes, unarmed. Yet some of them are justified. Some of them are not justified. A lot of them are not justified. But at the end of the day, there doesn't need to be any more awareness. If you're not aware of what's going on in the world today, either you're stupid or you just came home from jail. Even people in jail know, so there's really no excuse. You're just stupid. If you don't know what's going on today, you're stupid. So you peacefully protest and saying that you're doing it for the fact of making people aware, that hasn't happened. The last 5 people that got killed, that hasn't happened. The next 10 people that's going to get killed, God forbid, that hasn't happened. I think Donald Trump is a coward. I think he's a bozo. I think that this is not leadership, and this is who you guys voted for. So all you people who are heavy Trump supporters, make America great again. When was it ever great for everybody? America was, just from the stuff that I've learned, America was supposed to be a place where everybody, whether you was black, white, orange, purple, green, where you have a fair chance at life, where you have a fair chance at opportunities, where you have a fair chance at providing for your family. And it hasn't always been that way. Even, I'm not even going to go back to the whole slavery thing and stuff like that. So you can follow Young Pharaoh if you want the whole backstory and all that stuff. I can't get that too deep into it, but it's not fair. And at the end of the day, they don't know what else to do. So what else do you do? We do peaceful protests. We make people aware of it. We go to court, to an unjust justice system, to where these cops usually just get off with retiring early and still get their pension and still be free, or they just get fired from the force and still get picked up by like some private security firm or something like that too. But when you're in our shoes, when you're in a black person's shoes, what else can you do but loot? Now, the looting thing, this is what I want to say earlier too, with the whole looting thing. I can't tell you right or wrong what you should do in your personal situations. Honestly, there's been times where I've lost people who I loved, and no one can tell me anything. Whatever my mind was set on what I wanted to do is what was going to happen. So I can't tell you what you should do. I can give you some advice on what you're doing. You videotaping yourself smashing a police car window, or you videotaping yourself burning down the police station and stuff like that too. At the end of the day, it's a crime. So only thing that's going to happen with that situation, if we're not collectively doing it, if you're just doing it as a small, they can't arrest us all. It's not enough jails for all of us to go to jail. It's not enough bullets for them to lay all of us down. But if we all collectively do it together, then that's different. But you videotaping yourself doing that, all you're basically doing is you're going to end up the same thing that happened to that man is going to happen to you. And nobody's going to care because it's going to happen to so many people with what's going on right now. It's just a crazy situation. But I want to hear from you guys. Y'all hop in the comments and let me know. Like I said, I know this is a late type of video. I ain't even got the whole full setup and stuff like that too. That's a whole other story. But once I seen Donald Trump tweet that, I just felt that I needed to at least speak to my people, to the people that still rocking with the channel, or the people whoever see this video. At the end of the day, Donald Trump, our president, who you guys voted for, not saying you guys personally, but anybody who did voted for him, basically just threatened a whole damn near state, a whole city. Basically just threatened to bring in a National Guard. When the looting starts, the shooting starts. Well, when the killing started, why didn't the justice start? So when the looting starts and the killing starts, why didn't, when the injustice, murder happened, why didn't justice happen? That's my question. I want you guys to help me answer that. So hop in the comments, let me know how y'all feel about this. Like I said, this was a video that I was really planning out to really put together, you know what I'm saying, just different pieces and like really have it more organized. But when I just seen this on Twitter, this is serious. Like, this National Guard comes in, and when you have the president, this is the leader of the free world, basically saying when the looting starts, the shooting starts. But when the police killed that man, you didn't have that same energy. You didn't call them thugs. You didn't say when the murder start, the trial start. No, you didn't say none of that. And I think Donald Trump is really showing his true colors for a lot of you people who really feel like he's for us and he's for America. Honestly, he's not fit to be a president. And that's just that. That's just a fact. That's my personal opinion, but that's a fact also. Again, everything I said in this video is allegedly, because you know how Donald Trump go, just in case this video happens to get heard by the wrong person. So everything's allegedly. This is just my opinion, but this is messed up. Not only did he threaten the whole, like, how do you threaten, how is this your response? Like, you're the president. You could have said, you know what, I'm the president, we're going to send some people over there, we're going to send some extra lawyers, some investigators to make sure that the looting and stuff doesn't happen. Because what other choice do we have? What other choice do we have? That we don't have the justice system, we don't have the police force to make sure things go the right way. What else do we have? So at the end of the day, when you're frustrated, you lose somebody, and I've been there before, when one of my friends got killed, we didn't know who did it. And you just frustrated, so you frustrated at everybody. Like, it's a difference when you know who to attack or who to get revenge on, but when you don't know who did it, you get frustrated. So they don't know what to do. It's an unfair situation. Anyways, y'all hop in the comments, let me know. I'm not gonna talk your head off. It's DJ Bandana, Black, Mr. Well Connected, even more respected. I'm out.
They can't stand the facts. A lot is in saying they can't stand this raps. I'm so Buffalo like I'm Bandana, Black, but from the 716. We determined and we discipline. Oh, that's your man. Better get him for you missing that. DJ Bandana.